I could probably do it though. I'm a teacher.
It's traffic.
Yeah, I could probably do without it. I have a teaching race. Try it. All right. Can you hear me in the back? Okay. My name is Mary Ann Semmel. I am the sister of Robert or Bob Levin, who was an avid bike rider. I'm going to try not to my brother was killed right at this spot on Labor Day. And he was hit and thrown from his bicycle, and impact caused him to go into cardiac arrest. He later died from his injuries 2 days later. Bobby was a special kind of person. He was not just an avid bike rider, but he was someone who believed in giving back and was a complete animal lover. He was do anything to help out people with animals. He trained dogs, he dog sat, walk dogs. He would do whatever. He even sometimes did things for birds and all kinds of other animals you would think need someone to come check on them. But he did all of that. But Bob was also really someone who loved his family. And so much so that when my daughter, who is on FaceTime right now from Florida, where she's with her grandfather, he stopped raising money for cause because she was diagnosed with epilepsy in 2018. And every year after that, he went through a major fundraiser separately to raise money for the Epilepsy Foundation of Greater Chicagoland and to be on their team for the Chicago Marathon. Had Bobby made it to last October's marathon, it would have been his, I think, 80th marathon that he ran. So I want to thank you again from the bottom of my heart for honoring my mother's memory. And I want to continue to hopefully do some things to promote bike safety in the city of Chicago. Because if there had been a bike lane here on the border, I believe the car that it ran would not have been able to get close to my brother.
It will take us to take Montana right here. We're figuring it out right now. Yeah, Montana. We're gonna try to take that straight.
Hello. I do not have a teacher's voice, so I hope everyone can hear me. We are going to, our ride marshals have figured out a safe route for us to get to our post-ride destination, so we are going to follow them and use their guidance to get there. Anyone that wants to join us, please come. Stay for a minute, stay for an hour. I know the family's going to come and join us. We're going to try to avoid busy streets like Ashland and Fullerton. So we're going to zigzag on some side roads over to Southport and Fullerton to see the Aragon Frog. So please stick with the group until the post-ride gathering. We're going to have snacks, drinks, just some camaraderie, chill out after this ride. Thank everyone for joining us. Thank you to all the sponsors, all of you for coming out, everyone that you forgot to jump out there. For your participation in this ride. Just how clearly how important it is to the victims and their loved ones. So thank you again. 20th anniversary. The books.
There's a meeting.
Oh, we can't get over?
No.
Oh, there's a meeting. There's a meeting. We can't get to Montana.
Should we just do?
I think we should do that one.
I think we should do the other one.
Okay, forget it. We're
We're
gonna
gonna
go.
just get back to Oakville.
Yeah, Wellington's a good road to take.
Yeah.
All the way east.
Skip that. So it's actually gonna be.
Saturday.
I won't get it. But what I can do is pick up where my brother is.
Yeah, sure.
I didn't bring my bike. I can't go for distance now. I got to get an e-bike.
This is an e-bike.
I got to get an e-bike. All right. Thank you for everything.
Are you coming out to the post ride?
No, I'll probably go home.
Well, I'm glad you came out.
I wasn't here last year because I had my surgery. And before that, you know, things happen. Accident and all, bike accident. Okay. So love you. Thank you. See you next time, I hope.
Yeah, give me a hug.
Thank you.
Thanks for
Love
joining
your
us.
work. Love your work.
Thank you.
But we could all do better. Remember, that's what people say to me.
Always remember.
Okay.
All right.
Love you.
Thank you very much.
Ride carefully.
Aragon Frog, should Southport and Fullerton. I know Wellington. The next flight up. Thanks. We'll see you there.
I'm doing a live stream, so Tom AK and YouTube, okay?
Awesome. Love it.
Okay. Take.
Yeah, but I'm not. I'm gonna go do
gonna take the 5 bucks, so I know what it's like to be on the receiving list. So.
He probably said, you know,
I'm sorry for your loss.
Yeah, thanks. I'm a family friend.
Okay.
Not immediate family.
Okay. Could you tell me they didn't want to go spike here?
I don't know. You'd have to ask
Okay.
the family. I'm not.
I'll wait till
Yeah.
then. But yes, I'm sorry.
I see them all over the city.
I read everything about this. Is terrible.
Yeah. Especially
And,
when someone leaves the scene.
I've been close to being hit and run. When I got hit on the bike, they stopped her.
And when I got hit, the person stopped. So we exchanged information. I was lucky because I wore a helmet. The helmet cracked. I went flying about 20 feet and broke my collarbone. And I was lucky.
That was pretty close to maybe what I've been through. But any bike and a vehicle hitting a person on a bike is a pretty terrible thing.
The bike doesn't have the
Right.
same chance.
And I was hit by a car that had the sloping front.
Oh.
A car like with a blunt front like that would have. I think it was a type of Toyota like that, you know, with the sloping.
Yeah.
And I went that way,
So
and
you rolled
I
across
slid.
the hood?
Well, it was about 25 miles an hour, and
Oh my goodness.
I absorbed or the curve of the vehicle. I slid off. So thankfully, I wasn't injured that bad.
Corey, nice meeting you. Thank you.
Yes, good.
Are you going over to her?
Hello, I'm Tom Kristen. I've heard about this story, and it was. I'm sorry for your loss. It was very, very hard to read. Even I'm sure it was even worse on you. And
Same as
I'm just here. I'm a senior citizen that I also have a bike. I told Elizabeth my legs aren't there anymore. I need an e-bike. But anyways, yes, she should suggest that show up if you can. And you didn't want to go spike in this situation. A white bike.
no, I do want to do it, but I want to do it when my daughter who lives in D.C. Can be here.
Okay.
And
So
my husband is away.
yeah, I was a member of the former chain link group that produces the white bikes. Now there's this a woman or whatever that has taken over that. But I was just wondering if you were interested. I'll tell her that.
Elizabeth knows.
Okay.
I've said I would like to do it, but
So you do want to go spike here eventually?
eventually I would like it.
But you want your daughter? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And my niece would come. She lives in Algonquin.
Okay.
But
Well, we'll help provide it for you, our community, and we like to have ghost bikes to show people,
yeah, bring attention to the
and you know that they should be aware of cyclists and all that. So a ghost bike does help a little.
I think
It doesn't stop,
no.
but you know.
It is some awareness.
I came here by bus, and I see the way people drive worse every day.
Oh yeah.
It's because
So-
they're not paying attention. A lot of
It's
them don't
worse
pay
every day, and there's a lot of older people. There's people with issues, health issues, and I don't ride the bus that much, but even coming here, I missed. By the Lake Point Tower, they had a ghost bike over there. I was a little late for that. And I came here and I just felt sorry for the people that are having, with vehicles, almost abusing them. And some drivers are courteous and some aren't.
Yeah.
And
I know most people don't even think before they open their car door. And,
Yes.
And it's, but, the grace of God that more people don't get,
Right.
slammed by a car door when they're on their bikes.
And in this
Well,
case,
you have to watch with eagle eyes, though.
You
Because
do.
when I ride,
Yeah, you do.
I eyeball inside every window. I look to see if the mirrors are folded in or
But
out.
it's
You
another
know, you
reason why I don't
can't
want to
just like
ride a
travel
bike.
down the street.
Yeah.
You
But a lot of
cannot.
people do.
Well, they do, but you know, don't want to be bored.
and
But that's why the lanes are so important, though.
Yeah.
Be-
Yeah.
But I will say, even when you're traveling in the lanes, you can still be doored.
Yes. Yes.
You still have to watch.
But that's why the lanes need to have those concrete separators, so that can't happen.
Oh yes, it can, because people pull into a driveway and then pull
Oh,
into the lane
that's
to like
true.
unload their stuff.
That's true. That's true.
and
Are you heading over to the place?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Do you want?
And-
I'll
one,
drive over.
one last
Oh, sure.
question. The police do believe that this was caused by perhaps a stolen.
No, they know it was stolen.
Okay,
They know they.
that makes it even worse.
It was a group of like 4 young men
Yeah, I
that
know.
were on a robbery spree. They stole a car.
Oh, that makes it
They're from a gang from the west side,
terrible.
and they are known for going out into different neighborhoods that they think have money. And they go and they will do a whole series of robberies, like 5 within less than half an
it's
hour.
very prominent
And-
around this
yeah.
area.
And then,
Okay.
and then
You
they
know.
ditched the car on the west side. And the car had already been returned to the owner, who had it totally, detailed before the police were able to contact them.
Huh.
So,
It's terrible.
yeah.
Our community will say a prayer for you. My family will say a prayer for you. I'll say a prayer for you.
you very much.
And
Very much.
right, I just feel this is very. I think yours is the last in this year. We've had a safe year, so we pray for us all of us cyclists, all of us walkers. I have a cane at home. I have to use a cane in the morning because I have no blood in my legs in the morning. I'm having problems,
Circulation
so
and stuff.
I'm okay now, but I could not go for a morning walk or ride, so it's much harder now. So,
Try
okay.
Alpine poles. Try alpine walking poles.
Oh yeah,
See-
that's what the Germans
Try
do.
alpine walking poles.
They look like ski poles.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's like 2 ski poles.
Oh yeah, the things that
and you
make the
wanna put
noise.
them opposite,
Yeah,
So when your left foot's going forward, your right pole goes
I've
forward.
seen somebody with that.
Yeah, it's a very
It's a game
German
changer,
thing.
and you know,
They just do
that
it
way
when
you don't-
they
But
go-
everybody looks
when
at
they
you
go
because it
walking
makes a
in the
noise.
woods. Whether they're old or not, they use them to go walking in the
Hiking
woods.
sticks?
Yeah, it's like a hiking stick. Exactly.
Right.
better than some idiot running
Okay.
into you and you falling into the gutter.
But after my blood gets flowing like about 4 p.m., I feel better. Okay,
All right, well,
I'm getting there.
We're gonna go over to where they're gathering.
Okay.
sweetie, okay?
Thank you for coming out, and
you.
we'll all say a prayer and remember. Okay,
Thank you again.
take care.
All right, bye.
Thank you.
Good night.